Okay, here's a little walkthrough. Moviola chassis and amp basically, but fully gutted and made into Soundmaster. Basically, the Soundmaster 600 was the inspiration. I took the exact schematic, scaled it down in voltage to make it work with a 6V6. You can see the little 6V6 in there. It's a solid state rectifier, and then it takes a typical preamp tube, 12AX7 or a lower gain one. So here we got simple volume. It's got the Soundmaster tone control, a little bit more effective at a higher volume. It's a very basic kind of old school tone control. Here you've got an 8 ohm speaker out. Typically a Moviola is going to be a 4 ohm. And then here you've got a line out. So plug into your speaker cab here, then run this out to board effects, whatever you want. So the two videos, one was this little cabinet showing you what it sounds like with a little 4-inch speaker, kind of a Moviola style vibe, really crunchy and rattly and crazy. The other one was a 60-watt Celestion Vintage 10, great speaker, one of my favorites. But this is one of one. Nobody has a Soundmaster 600. A few people in Canada probably have it sitting in their basement gathering rust, and nobody has one like this. Totally fun amp to build, super custom. It's grid leak bias. So what does that mean? You might already know. But basically it's how the preamp tube is biased. What it does, it's the kind of more vintage way of doing it before they started doing cathode bias. Basically it overloads easy. So you give it a humbucker like I was feeding it. Those are kind of medium output PAF style humbuckers. But you give it a hotter signal and it starts to load down the grid of the preamp tube and makes it kind of drag and grimy and crunchy and fuzzy. That's why a lot of harmonica guys love it, because they can get that real cool swampy tone with it, but makes for a cool guitar amp. It's really fun. This is a 12AX7, the highest gain you can go for the preamp. Of course, you start going down to 5751, 12AT7, even as low as a 12AU7. You get different flavors of gain and tone throughout the whole preamp and amp. Other than that, it's just two tubes. It's simple. Run it through a 4x12, run it through a 4-inch, and it's a lot of fun.